Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee with Crainer. Today I'm here with Bree Haas. She is the owner and founder of Lighthouse Studio, tattoo artist, phenomenal tattoo artist, and has tatted up my fiance. And so we're going to be talking all about the tattoo industry. I've never had somebody on the show that's been in the tattoo business. So welcome aboard.
Thank you.
How did this start for you? Were you always into drawing and art?
I was always into drawing, and then I kind of put it on the back burner when I was going to university to make my parents proud because, I just didn't think there would be a career in art.
Mm-hmm.
So I put it on the back burner, went through university, got an office job, hated my fucking life. And then I started doing graphic design for Dave's businesses. He owned a bunch of bars at the time. So I did graphic design and then was kind of just getting more into the field of being creative, creating different business models.
Mm-hmm.
He opened and closed a bunch of businesses. So just creating and
the marketing materials and everything for that. And
the business concepts and designing menus and just all this shit. Yeah. So I did all that, and some of my favorite hangouts with Dave are when we sit there and brainstorm and come up with ideas and just get our creative juices flowing. And so I always knew I would be doing something creative, but I just didn't know it would be tattooing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And did you draw when you were younger, growing up? How did you learn to tattoo?
I drew, but doodled all over everything. But for tattooing, I practiced on fake skin. I had met a guy, one of my friends was dating a tattoo artist, and I started being interested in tattoos, and I wanted some of for myself. And I was showing him these pictures on Instagram. I'm like, oh, could you do this? And it was this fine line, delicate, really awesome work. And he's like, no one in Windsor does that. It has to be dark, bolder, it won't hold, is what people say. So I'm like, well, people are doing it. It's on the internet. There are people doing this dainty stuff. So he's like, well, I could teach you how to tattoo, but I'm not teaching you this fine line shit, basically. So I learned to tattoo, and then I kind of just on my own ordered a bunch of fake skin, fucked my friends up, but only on their legs.
Yeah.
And
fake skin?
Yeah. It's like a rubber. You could do pig skin, but I'm vegetarian. Don't do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was bartending at Treehouse at the time, so I knew a bunch of regulars who were down for free shitty tattoos, and an odd amount of people in my life were ready to get a bad tattoo. So I started tattooing and then got better, and then once I got good, then I announced, hey guys, I do tattoos.
Yeah. And did you always have the space, or did you start in the basement?
I started at a shop where I apprenticed under that guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, Dave wanted a space of his own, and I kind of wasn't wanting to pay commission. So I went to rent this space, and it wasn't meant to be a tattoo shop. It was just my friend was doing eyelashes. Dave had his office in the back, and then I just had this place, and then organically other artists ended up coming, and now it's a full-blown tattoo shop.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And you have 6 other artists here?
There's 5 and then myself. 5. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And did you expect it to be at this scale?
No,
you're good. You're good.
Stupid. No, I did not. I didn't expect to run a shop, and I wish that I didn't have to, because it would have been convenient if I just stayed where I was at, had they been willing to just rent to me. But they were commission based only, and being married to Dave, who's an entrepreneur, he's like, you're not giving away 50% of your money forever.
Yeah. So
I kind of had no choice but to rent. And so I rent here, and then they all pay me a very fair rent. It's just mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
I don't think there's money to be made in owning a tattoo shop. I just happen to be the person on the lease.
The housing everybody.
But my income is tattooing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And now you, yourself and Dave, you have 2 kids?
2 kids.
Cool.
And it's Halloween. And we're excited. But yeah, a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old, 2 girls.
Awesome. Yeah. Future tattoo artist in the making.
The one is.
Yeah.
I probably have doodles on my arm right now, but I work all day, and then I come home and we draw all night. She's very into it.
That's awesome.
And she's very type A and very articulate, so she'll make a good one day.
That's cool.
She decides to.
Now, I know just speaking with my fiance and her friends, you have to be the most popular, like, would you call it fine art tattoo?
Like
fine line tattoo,
Yeah.
like art? Okay.
Yeah.
And there's like a big wait list. Like, talk to us about that.
Yeah. So it used to be like a 3 year long wait.
Wow.
And I kind of had to disappoint like thousands of people. I just ditched my wait list because it just got out of control. And I would like 3 years later be reading submissions and they're like, oh, I want a tattoo from my grandma who passed away last month. But that was 3 years ago, and the tattoos were just like not as meaningful as they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
So after COVID, I like got rid of the wait list because it was just out of control. So now I open it every 6 months so I can get people in like sooner. Yeah, it sounds like a long time, but it's not. It's way better than it used to be. And I'm like very selective now, which is how I'm able to get like people in quicker because I turn a lot of like designs away.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I only do like I'm not tattooing you. I don't tattoo men. Well, except Dave, but I turn a lot of designs away, so I only tattoo like things that I'm aligned with and things that make sense with my style. So
what are some of the things that you don't like, prefer not to tattoo?
Like anything like dark, like super like masculine looking, like with heavy shading.
Like a skull, like a big skull.
Yeah, I would do a skull if it was like dainty with flowers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it basically, what my work very much looks like a woman did it. Like it looks like a woman did it, and it's like meant to be on women. I would say it's like they're like fine and delicate, and like they don't look like they're on your skin. Like they don't have like a bold look on the skin. It kind of looks like it's like in your skin.
Okay. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah.
I'm stupid, but
yeah. And how many people would you have say tattooed?
I've tattooed. I actually have this box of popsicle sticks that I scoop Vaseline out of, and they come in a box of 1,000. And I just went through my 4th box, so 4,000 people. But
Holy
that's
smokes.
not. I just started counting those since I've ordered. So yeah, it's crazy.
Wow, and that's not including the past studios you've been at.
Yeah, just the one other studio.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of crazy. But I used to do a lot of smaller ones, so you'd get a lot more. But now I prefer to do like a 3 to 7 hour tattoo is like my favorite. So you could like get in the groove.
Yeah.
Hang out with people, not have small talk. So
yeah.
like
no, this is big talk. For anyone that's looking to become a tattoo artist, I know you have many that are in your studio, some that are apprenticing. Is there any advice that you share with them to help them grow?
Yeah, I would say don't get discouraged with how oversaturated the market is, because there's like a lot of artists in Windsor, and there's lots of amazing artists, and then artists that are just kind of tattooing to tattoo because they think it's easy money. But if you can like establish yourself as a niche and be known for the person that does this thing, whether it's traditional or fine line, or we have someone that does like color realism, if you can be like that person for that thing, like the opportunity is endless, and people will wait for good work. Like I'm like proof of it.
Yeah. And
it sound like people think they don't want to wait 6 months, but in the grand scheme of it's going to be on you forever, like 6 months isn't that crazy of a wait. So, yeah.
And how long did it take for you to start building your client list?
I would say like the first year I was not like fully booked up. But I like really niched myself as only tattooing like women and like florals basically. And the guy that I apprenticed under was like, you're going to like pigeonhole yourself. You can't have like a career of just doing that. Yeah. But it actually ended up like to my benefit, because I became known for the person that does those things. So
how did you get your name out there?
Instagram was way better than it is now. Like this was like 10 years ago, pretty much. So it was the algorithm.
Really? So it's Instagram better. And you just post like someone you tattooed and...
Yeah, I posted like crazy. I posted drawings available. I was like putting tattoos on everybody I knew, like giving free tattoos. I worked downtown at the time, so I was telling, like, I wouldn't shut up basically about the fact that I became a tattoo artist. So yeah, the more tattoos you put on people, the more they're like free advertisements. Like your girlfriend just walking around with her pretty little arm sleeve, like is just doing me a favor every day that she wears a short sleeve shirt. So And like people say like, oh, I saw a girl and I was like, did Brie Oz do that? And if you can like niche yourself and know, like people know that I did your girlfriend's tattoo, like when they see it, like, so it's like free advertisement.
Yeah, it's permanent too, right?
Yeah,
so, and do you always want to stay in Windsor tattooing? Do you ever see yourself going anywhere else?
I would love to move to the States.
Okay.
But I don't know. Like Dave and I talk about it all the time. But I also, like, there's lots of opportunities to like guest spot places, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone because you would go to a shop and meet all new people. But it's like a cool way to travel. Like Dave and I have done it a few times. Like if you're going on vacation, I'd reach out to a shop and be like, hey, I'd love to work here for a week. And
really?
Yeah, and I run an ad like in that area and like book myself up for a couple days.
Oh,
and
that's
then we
really
have, like,
cool.
Kind of like a free vacation. So there is something like that, but I probably will mostly stay here if it's not like permanently moving somewhere else. Yeah.
Yeah. And what would you say is the most challenging part of being a tattoo artist?
I feel like meeting new people every day. Like I just like hope they're cool. They mostly are because I see their tattoos and their ideas are cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just walking in every day being like, well, hope this person's cool. I'm about to hang out with them for 8 hours. And then I get anxious about that, but they pretty much always are. Yeah. Yeah.
What's next for you? Do you just want to continue on this path, get to 8,000 popsicle sticks? What are you thinking?
I don't think it's like a super sustainable career in terms of me. Like I sit hunched over like for 8 hours straight. It's hard on your body. I'm good for now, probably for like another 10 years, but I'm hoping to do something with more passive income at some point, whether it's like something online. I would say I'm like married to Dave and he has these businesses that we're like sitting on the couch hanging out and his businesses are just making money and I'm only making money when
you're here physically here.
Working.
Yeah. And it's tough to like offload because it's you that's creating the art. You can't really have somebody else.
I can't hire it out. I can't
directly
train someone. Yeah, I can't like pawn it off to someone else. Like they come for me, which I'm grateful for, but it's overwhelming. Or like if we go on vacation, my income turns off. Whereas Dave's businesses like keep going. Running. Yeah. So like maybe a product or something.
Like coaching at all? Like coaching artists? Do you enjoy that? Or
I kind of like I like the idea of it, but like tattoo artists are scary. And like the market is like you don't want to like oversaturate it and put other artists down, but I also don't want to like be gatekeepy and not train people. So I have to definitely do like inner work and be more secure in that decision if I were to do that, because I do get intimidated of like what people would have to say about that. A product would be like super ideal if I could come up with a
like
product.
In the tattoo space.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, or even like digital designs. Like I remember I tattooed. Am I rambling a lot?
No, you're good.
Okay, cool. I messaged this girl in Windsor. She does these digital drawings, and I'm like, you would be an amazing tattoo artist. Like, you should do that. And she's like, oh no, I do one drawing and I sell it like 1,000 times. And I'm like, oh shit, this girl might be onto something. Yeah. I do one drawing that takes me hours to do, and then I put it on someone, and then I send it on its way, and then I never see it again.
Yeah.
So there is something in that field that would be cool. Yeah.
I'm pumped for that. How can people get in touch with you or book? You're still at 6 months windows right now?
Yeah, my books are closed, but probably in like 4 months I'm going to reopen them. And then it's just on my website, lighthousestudio.ca, or on my Instagram. I post that the books are open.
Awesome.
And then you can just apply.
Cool. Hopefully. Well, I appreciate you making the time, and this is what, your first podcast aside from Dave's?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think I seriously appreciate you doing it, and this was an awesome conversation. If you want to support Brie and her studio, please do visit coffeewithcrainer.com if you want to rewatch the episode.